Uh, oh, time to fight, so I might as well gather up a bit. Just a 2 times drop rate, which is a shame, but just punch him to death. I can't say it properly. JoJo reference. It's a We're 100% groove. Yeah, hey, a lot more yen.
Gotta focus.
For this one, so with non-suppression, choose my bricks will end soon. Makes me.
Let's have a look.
Sometimes I hate the camera angle in this, but. Oh, and I went into a food area. Well, let's see what we got. We got. Ooh. Oh, that puts me. Can I still order even though it puts me over? No. Oh, I can see if they like it or not. Everyone has to order something. He doesn't like things here that much. Unless it's just because of all the calories. No, I'm not ordering yet. We're not. That takes way too much. Nope, I'm not. You. Sorry, what? Rindude. I can't scan those guys for some reason. Maybe it means they're players like us. They got the same pins and everything.
Correct.
Sounds like you just proved your theorem. Wonder what brought him here. Maybe they're snooping for clues about the mission. Then why are they inspecting each person that passes? Wait.
Oh man.
Do you think they're looking for the new player too? That's a high probability. What you say? Should we reduce them to 0 before they expand? Whoa, what? No, I don't want to fight them. Hey, look, they're moving. Where do you think they're going? Well, I scanned the area just now, and I've heard those limited edition pins are available at Tokyo Hands. Maybe the players head there to grab some. Tokyo Hands is just past Center Street, right? You're right. You got it right. Right in front of Tipsy Toes Hall, and that's not far from here. And it just opened up. Then what are we waiting for? Let's move.
Hang on.
But what if we run into the other team? What do we do then? The same thing we do to any other garbage we find. Crunch! That's what I was afraid of. And so pumped to find out who this mystery player is. I can see that. Come on, dude. We got. Isn't it? Too fast! Too fast! I'm not pressing anything. I mean, I can speed read, but Jesus. That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins? Hope they bought at least one of every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Let's just hope we can find them.
Gotta focus.
Any special? Don't think I saw any special noise. Wonder if all these folks are in line for that pin. Oh, according to the sign, they probably are. Man, there's got to be like 1,000 people here. All waiting to get, what does it say? Elegant strategy pin. You heard of this thing before? Nope, but it must be pretty popular. More importantly, any signed up player. Alright, totally forgot we were looking, why we were here. Let's look for them, Rindude. Oh, just in time. Any later, we would have missed out. Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Oh, sounds like they ran out of pins. Wonder if that player ended up getting their hands on one. My life is over. My life is over without that pin. Did you hear something? You're goodbye happiness, Belly New Year. Goodbye happiness, Belly New Year. Goodbye. Yeah, it's getting louder. This good. It's too great for me. This grief is too great for me. What is it? Who's there? Perhaps it's just me. My life is over. Perhaps it's just my life is over. Life is over. I failed to see how my lot could get any worse. Yes. Oh, whoever did the ass out of this, you're brilliant. We collided, but how is this possible? Wait, it's you. Dude, you don't think she's... You come to add insult to injury, have you? What? No? God, this time I come prepared. You shall pay for my misery. It's the exact same as this dream. Ah! So...
Here I go again, getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
What does that even mean?
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you show no punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy? Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
This whole mess is Fred's fault anyway. And Minamoto's only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but
What?
yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning. Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10. My worst ever review. So edgy. 'Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord. Now my edgy wrath.
What?
Wrath!
My head. I can barely think straight. Everything's fading. Am I dying? No. Come on. Not like this. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before. Can I make sure it doesn't? Think, Rindo, think! What did she keep talking about? Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
Rindo can travel through time to revisit previous points in the past. Actions you take and inform you learn will affect time frames which you return. Keep in mind certain areas may be off limits when you roll back the clock. Well, I called it. Rindo apparently can time travel. This is... The line was wild. I think they run out of pins. I hope they've brought everyone the printed. Sounds like the place is swarm pin collectors. Haven't I heard this before? Wait, I have heard this before. I must have gone back in time, but how? Gonna have to look real hard for that player. Not so fast for it. What's up? Why don't we buy one of those pins? For ourselves? Hear me out. There's something fishy about that pin, right? Just saying wouldn't hurt to look into it. And who knows, we might even bump into a new player while we're there. That's a really good point, actually. Let's get going. Let's get going. Well, that was easier than I thought. I just hope I'm on the right track here. This whole time travel thing is making my head hurt. And all for that stupid pin too. I mean, what the hell's an elegant strategy anyway? Actually, what is it anyway? Let's see. It looks like it started off as a mobile game. Charming cast of characters captured by the heart of players worldwide, or just basically some flashy dating sim. The finance is expanded to include anime adaptations, novelizations, live action films. Fancy ES is growing famous as a double-edged sword, further to new I don't know how I did it, but I managed to turn back time. And if I don't take advantage of this opportunity, then things will just end up the same as before. I may not know what I'm doing, but I gotta do something. One way or another, that pin's gonna be ours. Go. Pin, 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 pin. So this is a line exclusive pin. Oh, must be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher. That's it. Elegant strategy. Oh man, looks like we're out of luck. Wait, seriously? 100% says they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe. Wait, isn't that promo deal we were talking about? Yeah. Before, yeah, there was so much buzz about Buzz is probably sold out. You're right, we're too late. Man, well, bummer. It's more just a bummer. I have to get my hands on that voucher. Maybe I can try and turn back time when we arrive at the crossing. So we press Y to activate the when the replay icon appears on the screen, activate the psych, change time frames. Once you're sure you're passing over the right future, change our fate to create a new timeline.
We'll change our fate.
This is definitely a lot different than the I keep saying original. It's not original. It's not a remake. The previous game. Anyway, we're back here. That was a close call. Yeah, those losers almost so heavy. See, we got. Okay, this is right back before we headed to Central Street. Seriously though, they were just lounging around like they owned the place. What were they, like tourists or something? Should get able to get one of those vouchers. As long as we line up to get in the cafe like those two did.
Rindo.
You asleep there, the wheel buddy? Come on, let's head to Center Street. Just need to figure out how to explain this to Fred. Hey, so... Yep. Remember those two girls we overheard talking about that pin before? Sure do. They actually just passed right by us. Huh? Fancy that. And I overheard saying they were glad they lined up at the Hachiko Cafe. Okay. So I was thinking, like, maybe we should go there too.
How come?
Okay, now you've lost me. Well, you see, we need a voucher from that cafe to get the pin we've heard about. But there's only so many to go around, so the less competition we have, the better. And hey, if we do get hands on one of those vouchers, maybe we'll run into that other player, you know? Wow, Rin, dude. That speech gave me chills. Your enthusiasm is contagious. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm in. Great, unless by lining up at the cafe. Whatever you say, buddy. Wait, it says promotion menu sold out. That big group must have stacked the last vouchers.
Really?
Yes, they beat us to the punch. Bummer. So what do we do now? Looks like I have to even go further back in time and get in line before them.
We're going again.
Then here we go again. Whoa, get a load of this line. All those people and this place isn't even open yet. Dang. This is right before we went to 104. Time to think of a way to thin out this line. Hey, what you said? Do you want to check it out? Let's go. What? Yeah, you're right. One of you's calling out.
Nah.
I was talking about the cafe.
Huh?
For real? I mean, we can, but why? How am I going to explain this one? We haven't even talked to Canon yet in this timeline. Well, I was just thinking. players like us are stuck in the UG, right? And that limits where the places we can go. Maybe the player we're looking for is in that cafe.
Quit?
Okay, wait. What do you mean limit the places we go? We can go. Shoot, this is before we learned how shopping works. Jeez, were you even listening to what that Reaper told us earlier? We can only go in stores marked with the Reaper sticker. Right, which means the player we're probably looking for is one of those shops, just like you said. Rindu, you're so smart, you scare me sometimes. No time to waste, let's move.
Huh.
This certainly defies all probability. This kid might be something special if you'd already factored them into the equation. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, who goes there? We do. Hang on a sec. Something ain't right. We haven't been able to talk like this with anyone else in the street.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean...
Yes.
I don't recall seeing you two before. Part of the new team, I presume. These guys are players too. So, do you have business with the DRS? Well... Any integrators belong to another set are ripe for deletion. We better act fast before we're beaten to the punch. Are you shoot? You sound like quite the hot-headed bunch. Perhaps we all help you cool off, prepare to get washed away.
I don't have time for uninspiring integers.
The Deep River Society. We actually have to fight other players, which is nice. You don't have to just fight continuous noise.
Oh yeah! Too many keys for you. We're on a roll. Let's end this. Was that okay? Could be worse. Hey, no stopping us now. Right. Too many keys for you. Hey, not bad. Just doing your job. What do you think? Not bad. What will he do next? Could have gone worse, I'd say. Naturally.
That took a bit of damage, didn't I? But anyway, Sugar Beam evolves into Nighty Night Beam. Nighty Night Beam. I can't help but laugh at some of these, but curses you quite formidable for a bunch of flotsam. Come, comrades, we must retreat. Any stragglers will get swept downstream. Fingers crossed, this means we'll be able to get our hands on a voucher now. Hey boys, what can I do you for? Are you still serving that promotional menu? The one that comes with the voucher? You two looked out, we're down to the last one. No way, can you believe it, buddy?
Yeah.
Funny enough, yeah, I can.
Rindude.
So do you want to share something, or should we order separately? Either fine's by me. Well, how about we share then? I'll ask for an extra plate.
Give me a break.
You're using that one? Alright, we got our voucher, now we just need to head to Tippy Toes Hall. Restore a bit of your team's health in an instant. Single use, pin gauge will not refill automatically or reboot. It's an L1.
We'll change our fate.
Oh, yeah, I can now go back to here. Instead of going walking right through there. I meant to press X, not Y, so... The line was wild, we're now pins, printed, yeah. We have to get one right. We got the voucher after all. Oh, I've been through way too much to not get that pin now. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do you mean? All that time, I actually forget I said anything. Right. Pins. So yeah, it's a support one, no power, and you just have to press the... And you just press the heal button, so you can't actually... New is the mine one. Fire sword. Might. Beat drop. Strike again when the launched enemy reaches its apex. Oh, so strike again after landing the combo finisher. Okay, strike again after landing the combo. Strike again when the enemy hits the ground. Okay, so I don't know what that's all about, but because the beat drops are things like the combo system, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So that's the beat drop is the. After landing the combo. Yeah, I'm gonna switch into fire sword for a bit. I like the punches. Don't get me wrong, but. Oh, be right. Yeah, I'm coming. Be right back. Be right back. Well, no, back and be gone again. Okay, let's see where we're. We got the voucher. Oh my Jesus! This is it. Finally, we got the pin. This is the pin we're after? I think so. Does it seem special to you? Nope, but I'm pretty sure this is the one we need. Well, you did say you were in the zone earlier. So I'm just gonna go and trust you're right. You won't regret it. All I have to do is go back to where I left off. Wrong button. So we... so that's how it works. It's not true travel. It's a change our fate travel. We won't be hurt by Miss Crazy. We'll give her the pin instead.
All right.
Just any later, we wouldn't have missed out. Seriously, good thing we lined up the cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Sounds like they got the pins after all. Good for them, and good for us since we got one too. So what now? My life is over without the pin. Really existing. Life is over without the pin. Did you hear something? Goodbye, New Year. Goodbye, I barely knew you. Goodbye, happiness. I barely knew you. It's getting closer. This grief is too much for me. This grief is too much for me. What is it? Who's there? Perhaps I should simply end it. Perhaps I should simply end it. Perhaps my life is over. I fail to see how my luck could get any worse. Actually, it might be better than you think. What? I mean, it can't be that bad if you got one of these. But that could it be? It's a limited edition elegant strategy pen. You would truly bestow such an incredible gift upon a plebeian wretch like me? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Were you sent from the heavens? Come to think of it, who are you? I did it. I changed the future. Can someone fill me in here? Since you gave this girl a pin, I'm guessing that means she's a new player we've been looking for. Yeah, well, probably. Gotta say, this is blowing my mind. But to whom may I offer my thanks for this boon? Oh jeez, where's my manners? The name's Tosai Fuisawa. I can't say his name, I do apologise. But what my friends call me Fret. The thing about that pin is, forgive me, but did I ask? Sorry. Psst, got any good ideas, Rindo? Clean up your own mess. Lord Rindo, is it?
Well met.
Allow me to introduce, I am Nagi Usagi? I say Usagi, but there's no G in it, but you may call me Nagi. No name puns, no silliness, just Nagi. Who doesn't love name puns? Thank you once again for providing me with the pin of my dreams. Don't sweat it. Really. I shall do my utmost to repay this debt someday, kind sir. Seriously, you don't have to worry about it. It's our pleasure. I don't believe I was speaking to you. Whoop, strike two! I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sensing some friction here. A normal deviate as far as psych users go. You'll fit right in with these zeptograms. She is the player, so she is the player we've been searching for. For once, you're barking up the right tree.
Hey,
Hey, look, that's the pinching girl.
what?
It's those from the cafe. They must be hunting her down this whole time. You know, you can calculate when it's time to take out the trash. Wait, we're not gonna fight them, are we? In the sum of angles in the is the sum of the angles in a rhombus 360 degrees? I'll fractionize these fools in 1 millisecond flat. Guess that's your answer, hey buddy. Here goes nothing.
Talk about worthless trash.
It's a Deep River Society again. And I got Fire Sword equipped.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Get ready.
Time to take out the trash. Golden. It's over. Perfect timing. That was perfect. Nailed it. Since we're adjacent. Stupid. That all you got? That was perfect. Keep your eyes on me. Nailed it. Too many hits. Crunch time. It's over. No. Stupid. Such simple equations. We're on a roll. Ain't no stopping us now. Nice. You're done for. Hey, not bad. Are you ready for this? Too many such simple equations. Are we awesome or what?
Threat muted. Hey. Yeah, I need to learn how to dodge better because I need to remember by pressing one of the buttons I actually do switch characters as well, so...
We won.
Whew, got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a Zeptogram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my Nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight?
A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Lord Tomonami in Dreamy 3D.
What?
What?
Maybe now's not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
Off he flows like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized possessions?
No, we won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Frat's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 soundtrack pins from the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not-for-sale pin I won in the contest. And here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
It's just a bunch of merch! Oh, wow! I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold your horses there, partner! I thought the plan was to add her to the team!
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what have we got to lose by at least giving her a shot? Mr. Minami said she can use Sykes, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers cause math, kid!"
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
What bliss. Long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those Reapers accosted me, that is. Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up, you can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rin Dude?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruinbringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us?
Okay, fair.
That's my guy! Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
Right, gotcha. So anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening, but I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure, whatever you say. So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rindo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure.
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rin Dude?
I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must needs oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again. We accept the young master's offer.
Technically speaking, I think I was the one who made the offer. But hey, looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy! Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are gonna dominate! Woohoo!
Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her. I mean, we barely know her. Was letting her join the right decision? Those birds. Probably nothing.
So, the third has joined their ranks. It won't be too long until another follows suit. If Fortune Bros predictions anything to go by, but you ain't had much luck verifying that, have you? No, I will try again tomorrow. Just curious, seeing as none of them is quite like him, think he could be the fourth? Frankly, I don't think about him at all, not anymore. Aha, that's our fearless leader, always got a zinger at the ready. But I've got my eyes on another disc anyway. One by one, the places take their place on the grid. Pieces take their place on the grid. The game's about to get interesting. Deep dive, chapter end. Day 4.
So, we made it to day 4.
Yep, we sure did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reapers game goes for 7 days, full week, and today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Relatable.
'Twas not my only misfortune either. There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I'd even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm? Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, not that I'm aware of. He's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected. But let that not encumber our interactions. For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tomonami.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he?
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
I see you two have noticed the striking similarities between them. What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Hopefully sooner rather than later. I know Kanan thinks we can use the help, but is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone. This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down into last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does. Looks like we got a message.
Hi there.
What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
You're that guy!
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro. I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points free of charge.
Just like that?
Why not? Your Frontier discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
Much obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, huh?
What do you think, Rin dude?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last! Think about it! The week's already half over, and right now you're getting sweat. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. One of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game.
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
So, you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strongly implying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boom! So, I've got this buddy, the OG. Upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White!
Roombringer trash, fresh from the heap.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just talking about you.
So apparently Susukichi has a different game for us to play. He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
I get that we're looking for Ryuji's little helper, but who the heck is Ryuji? How should I know? I haven't the faintest idea myself. I mean, he's a friend of Susukie's. So we know that much. Which means we're looking for a helper of a friend of some guy we kind of know. And now I have a headache. Wonderful. I guess it is a little hard to follow.
Indeed.
The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. Abreast? Abreast? I can't. Abreast. Abreast? Yeah, I hate that language. Guess we have to do some digging if we want to know who's who. Well, at least we're meeting lots of new people. Ryuji's supposed to be a Ryuji of all trades, right? You say it like it means something. Well, like maybe he's some sort of handyman. Man, I'm dying to meet this guy. Well, that makes one of us. Erase Ryuji's noise problem. Use Elnar to access your 4 tabs where you can explore your social network. Use the web to follow connections you've established and read up on people you met. Foster relationships with people you met in Shuya to earn friendship points. Then use those points to unlock rewards. Rewards include health items as well as powerful skills that help you in and out of combat. If you find yourself low on FP, try strengthening bonds with folks you know. I'm gonna have a quick look at this, and then what's her kick? She has an R kick, huh? Well, the only thing I could switch out for is another R on ZL, which I don't want to use at the moment. So we're going to actually, yeah, because X is user. So there we go. She can have that pill of ice. So we've got, yeah, none of them max level. Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. So we'll go to forts. Hey, we can actually claim. Oh no, for HP viewer. Adds the option to change your gear before jumping back into a fray after losing a battle. Makes battles tougher, but provides more. I really want to get that. Allows you to equip an extra Uber pin. Oh, pink press on nails. What? Ah, I see. So that person was gives you the quest active. Check.
Let me think this through.
Oh wow! So we have actually quests inside. Okay, so what have we got? So we can claim add special items to the restaurant menu. Adds easy difficulty. Uber pin. Display this big icon. That would be really nice. So time frame says when you can actually make the social links. So right now we have day 4 time links only. We also have quests with all the shopkeepers. Right, so I'm actually going to unlock hard difficulty. And I'm also going to unlock regroup and retry. Because those two will come in handy, especially when I change it to hard mode. I'll get more drops, more XP, make it easier when I go to boss battles and switch it to normal, if that's what I'm doing. I mean, I could switch this down to 1 hard difficulty, 10 drop just for 1 battle. Actually, yeah, it's rarer pins against stronger noise, not drop rates. But I think you also get more XP. So I might do a hard 5. But I'll do that next time, and I'll see you guys later for more Neo The World Ends With You, because I will be doing a full gameplay on this if possible. Hey, options. I forgot. I can actually do a save here.